Here we are today trying out Forensics Crime Scene Detective Demo. We're going to try this out, see how it goes, see if we like it or not. All right. LK Laboratory Mains, 8 a.m. You have arrived at the LKA Laboratory to start your workday. Go to the file cabinet and select a case file. Investigate. Interact with the filing cabinet. Select your first tutorial case to learn about forensics procedure. You're rated on accuracy. Precision matters. All right. Select our case. Tutorial case. This one's unlocked. Teaches you about crime scene photography, collecting and documenting digital evidence and analyzing it. All right. Select case. Open case files. There's a briefing. Oh, we read that. And then witness statement from Jacob Doe. Family name Doe, name Jacob. Statement is a drug dealer has been caught. All digital communications that may have used to communicate with his clients must be collected from his apartment. Locate, photograph, collect, and analyze the devices. Okay. Open mailbox. No messages. Nobody wants to talk to us. There was some stuff at the bottom. Hold on. Printer. Web. Nothing. Okay. Crime scene. Traveling to the crime scene. Press E to travel to the crime scene for your active case. Visit the crime scene now to collect evidence. The laboratory is used afterwards to analyze evidence collected at the crime scene. Okay, that makes sense. All right, 8:12 a.m. We're at the training site. You've arrived at the LKA training site to learn about the collection of digital devices. Take a look around and interact with the yellow hints. All right, movement. C to crouch. Hold C to lie down. Okay, things that are going to be on the ground. Hold control to lean left or right, forward or backward. Leaning helps you inspect evidence that otherwise is hard to reach. All right. All right, holding control doesn't, I don't know. Didn't seem to do anything. There's crouch. Hold C. All right. Evidence photography. Always document evidence before collecting it. Pick up the markers from the tool case and place one next to a piece of evidence. Take the camera from the tool case, press right click to enter camera mode. Make sure exactly one evidence and one marker are visible before taking the photograph. Okay, case lid. Take evidence marker. Need to return evidence marker first. Okay. So what do we know? Should we just look around first? Return that. Yellow marker here. Picking up evidence. Pick up portable evidence like digital devices with E. Always place a marker and take photos before collecting. All right, so pick up password. It looks like down here, pick up smartphone. So let's grab our marker. How do we place it? Place. Confirm. Oh, we can put more than... I think we got to get down. 2. So we can come back around. No. 3. We come back around and do some photography after we're done looking around at evidence. I don't see anything here in this room more. Okay, 4. Do we have a certain amount of evidence markers that we can use? I don't know. What's that? What is that? It looks like it's something we can pick up, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. Serious murder of Anne Montanez. Anything under the bed? No. There's a smartphone. It says you can rotate that. We are really just looking for digital devices. I forgot that. So let's keep doing that. I don't know. Coloring book and the getaway murder next to each other. Interesting. I think we will take a picture of that. Just in case. There's a hammer. What else? Oh, the phone down here. Number 7. We open drawers? No opening drawers. Anything else? I don't see anything else. So let's put these away. No, not the case lid. Markers. Take photos. Okay. Looks like we can zoom in. Oh. Snoopy. Should we get down? Oh. Think so. Yeah, see, I don't think this is actually anything. I have the markers, but it's not pulling in anything else, so it says don't take picture. Okay. Is this anything? No. No. Yeah, see, even the status is saying no evidence, even though it's grabbing the number 4. I get out of this? X? Okay, yeah. You have one here. There we go. Status changed to okay. Let's take that picture. And then we have one down here. Okay. There we go. Does this count for anything? I still think this is weird. Objects too small. No evidence marker. No evidence. Okay. Let's return the camera. And then we should be able to pick this up. Pick up this one. We gotta pick up our markers again. Okay, we didn't use this one, so let's discard it. Does it change? No. Discard that one. Keep moving. Pick up smartphone. Discard. Dang, some mold up there. What's in here? Oh, our evidence box. Okay, nice. Discard that one. Okay. Did we get everything? Case lid. Okay. We got our password, Snoopy, star 42. Digital smartphone. Another one that's damaged and another one that's damaged. Statements, digital devices. What else? I guess we just double check. There was nothing else that we missed. Anything else lower? No, no. Nothing under that bed? Nope. Doesn't look like it. I think we're good. So do we just go to the door? Okay, go to laboratory. Loading. All right, we're back at LK Laboratories. Web of evidence. This whiteboard is an overview of your current investigation. The numbers show corresponding with the evidence markers. Numbers placed during the evidence photography. So here's, okay, that brings us here. And here we have our marker numbers. I know they're a little out of order, but we're trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing. That's okay. Press tab to open the case file and review it regularly. We've done that a few times. Desoldering digital devices, digital evidence analysis. Press E to begin analyzing digital evidence. After selecting the device an optional password, continue with the analysis. This might take a while. You can do something in the meantime. Once the analysis is complete, export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results folder. All right, we're using that password, and we're going to start the script. Feel free to come back, and then it's done. Export results. Back. We cannot do anything with this one. It's too damaged to respond. Same thing here. Yep, too damaged. So we can skip. No, I guess we just exit. There's our results. Right here, digital analysis, recovered data. And it shows you from number 2. So this is from the smartphone. Shows you the marker that it was used. The device contains call logs and messaging history. And let's check out this one. Press E to begin desoldering and selecting suitable device. Hold left click to heat the memory chip evenly. Mind the edges, referring to the heating camera screen for optimal temperature. Beware of overheating the chip. Once the chip is loose, press 2 to switch to vacuum pipette. Pick up the chip and drop it in the box. Okay. Can we do this with the damaged ones? Maybe. Yeah, so we're... Not exactly. So do you have to get the whole thing done? All right, it's all about the color. I don't want to overheat it, which yellow is definitely overheating it. All right, can we see the tutorial for that again? Don't know. All right, I definitely want to get this done. Maybe the digital or the damaged ones won't work. Let's try this one. This one definitely was a little bit easier. Okay. It's probably the damaged one, so it won't work that way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Insert chip in the adapter. And we're going to exit here. There it is. I don't think we can do the damaged ones. I feel like it doesn't work right. Oh no, 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 that one worked. All right, let's try the last one. I think maybe I just got to stick to the outsides. All right, there we go. We got to figure it out. Out, and pick it up. All right. So here's our memory chips. Extracted from digital device. Okay. Still don't think we can do anything. Can we do anything here? Yeah, we can. So we're just decrypting there. This one is going to take longer. Okay, so that's working. What about this? Compare projectiles. Ooh, I wonder if this is like bullets. That's neat. That's very neat. What's this here? Compare fingerprints. Nice. Back in here, case progression. So interact with the computer to open your email program. In the tab box, or the inbox tab, you receive updates, new information related to your case. Sending evidence. Switch to the mail tab. Send mail tab. Select evidence from the list and attach it to send it to your colleagues for evaluation. Not all submitted evidence leads to a reply. Interact with the filing cabinet and press C to close the active case. You will receive a rating based on your accuracy. Solving cases unlock new cases. Okay. Now, let's go back in here because this just finished. Export results. Back and back again. All right. We can just export those. Back again. And this one. Nope, I lied. Let's see if Snoopy works. Start decrypting. Exit. Take these results. Let's look at those. Here's the analysis. Call logs. More call logs. Message in history. Okay. I think we're about done with this case. Let's just wait for this evidence to get done. Check out the other rooms. Shoot firearm. So this has got to be, so they shoot into some sort of gel, and then it shows you can take the bullet out. You can see how big of a blast the bullet would make, and it shows you all the markings from inside of the barrel when the bullet comes out. So, open tank lid. All right, so this should be decrypted. We can export, exit. Should have all the results. Again, number 5, call log, messaging, let's check out how we did. Is there anything in here? Just check out. Compare DNA profiles, start analysis, put samples. Pretty neat. You get to kind of do anything and everything that it seems like you would see on any show, or if you know anybody that does this stuff. Definitely seems pretty thorough. You've collected the digital evidence. Next step is to analyze it. Yep. Send mail. Okay. We're gonna send that. Send that. Send that one. And send that one. Successfully analyze the digital evidence found at the crime scene. All right, and it looks like we got nothing else. So let's select our case. We're going to want to conclude. All right, you have successfully analyzed the digital evidence found at the crime scene. All right. Crime scene evidence, 100 out of 100. Analysis, 100 out of 100. Solving, 100 out of 100. Total score, 100 out of 100. Nice. All right, there's another case. Let's run that one. Okay. We'll open our mailbox. Nope, we're good. Go to crime scene. This is case number 2. 8:23 a.m. You've arrived at the LK training site to learn about collecting and analyzing fingerprints. Take a look and interact with the yellow hints. All right. Kind of looks like the same place, just a training area. Locate fingerprints using the UV flashlight from the tool case. Within your hand, move through the crime scene and aim at surfaces. The light reveals fingerprints. Afterward, get fingerprint kit from the tool case and collect them. So this is definitely the same place, collecting fingerprints. After finding a fingerprint has been highlighted by the UV flashlight. Hold E to extract it. Add powder with the left trigger or left click till the fingerprint is fully covered. Do not overshoot. If you apply too much, press 2 to select the remove brush. Once the fingerprint has been prepared correctly, use the tape by pressing number 3. Exit extraction mode and pick up the tape. Okay, so we need the flashlight. Case lid. Another case. Open them all. Oh, photography case. We are done with that one. Take UV light. All right, we have our first fingerprint there. Okay, so it stays there after we find it using the UV light. So it's right there. We're gonna keep checking, make sure we don't find any other ones. Oh. Do I need to get closer? Okay, so we have another one. That's number 2. Feel like there should be more fingerprints than just 2. Collecting general evidence. General evidence can be collected at the crime scene and processed later in the lab using a cyano air don't know that one. Fuming chamber to extract fingerprints. Okay, so the wine bottle can come with us. All right, so we checked all of them. We return the UV light. Need to take the fingerprint kit with us. Extract fingerprint. All right. So we want to Brush it around. Add some powder. Let's see when we add too much powder. Is it gonna let us? Ah, there it is. Now remove powder. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're gonna add our tape onto it. Exit. And we got our fingerprints. Unrecognizable. Is this the one we just took? No. Looks like maybe they already figure out maybe two of the fingerprints. Too much? Okay. There we go. Okay, so these are just unknown. Okay, so we have the fingerprints at the lab of James Doe and John Doe. That's what it seems like. Thumb, other thumb. This is a thumb, and this is a thumb. But we don't know who they are until I think we run evidence on it. Pick up wine bottle. Bottle from the counter. Okay. And I think we're done. Oh. Oh, reflection. I don't think we're getting anything else here. Oh. Perfect. Had to do that. Make sure it works. All right, back to the laboratory. Let's go analyze the fingerprints. Open mailbox. Fingerprints collected. Next step, analyze. Okay. We're back here. We have our two spots of our fingerprints and our wine bottle. Okay. Fingerprints. Fingerprint analysis. Press E to start the analysis. Fingerprints. Select two samples. One must be known. Reference fingerprint and one unknown. On the right side, you can select a fingerprint pattern. Find the feature on the unknown fingerprint right, and on the known fingerprint left. The color of the established connection indicates the level of similarity. The field at the bottom indicates overall evidentiary value. Decide whether the fingerprints match or do not match. Export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results folder. Okay. Kind of like how we've seen people do this in shows. We're going to pick a fingerprint that we know. So James Doe. 2 degraded to use. Okay. Fingerprint 2 degraded to use. Which one are we talking about? All right. Looks like we need to go back and get better fingerprints. 2 degraded to use. I'm guessing we didn't do a very good job. Okay. Here's our issue. It won't let us do anything. Do you only get one chance at that? It didn't tell you when or how it was supposed to look when you took the fingerprint. So are we screwed? Huh. Okay. What about here? All right, let's try the fuming. Place general evidence inside, close the chamber, go to the computers next to the chamber, start the fuming process, wait till it's done. Results folder next to it, pick it up. Okay. Place evidence. We have a wine bottle. Close. Yeah, close. Extract fingerprint. Start extraction. There we go. 50%. %. Okay. Here is our results. Unrecognizable. So maybe we see if we can do this in the computer too. Still. James. Okay. So. So you have to find like exact. So this is a loop right here and here. Very weak. Okay. What about more loops? This one. This one. This one. I feel like this is the person. Delta. Here and here. Oh, we got a green. Okay. Seems to be a match. Still see another loop here and here. A junction. Oh, wait. That's a loop there. There. A junction. Right here and there. Okay. And another one there and there. Do these count as junctions? Okay, maybe these count as junctions, not loops. There. Just offset them just a little bit. Seem to be turning green each time. This one here. We're getting better value out of this. Very strong. Okay, and actually we can junction up here too. And even probably right here. There's green. I want to try and find an end. We have an end here somewhere. Right here. Right there. Yep, that's it right there. We're very strong. Okay. So this is James Doe. So James Doe is holding the wine bottle, it looks like. Can we get any better than very strong? What's this right here? An end there. Yep, green. I think very strong is going to be our top. So let's go with the match. Fingerprint match and export. Exit. All right, so I don't think we're going to be able to use those other two fingerprints. We obviously didn't do that correctly. Let's see. Send mail. Send evidence. Sent that. No mail. I have a feeling. I just want to try this one more time. Oh, no. I want to go back. Nope. We overdid it on the fingerprints. So. Or underdid it. I don't know. Let's close that case. Oh, didn't even think that we needed to take pictures of those. Okay, so did not do well. Total score 47. All right, case closed though. Nope, we're gonna start cold storage. A storage unit located in Banahofstra 21 is suspected of being used in a connection with cryptocurrency scam. The unit is registered under the name Mark Kruger. Excuse me. Investigators are instructed to secure and analyze any electronic devices at the scene. Remember to take pictures. Okay. Let's start this one. See what happens. I gotta say, this is pretty interesting to run through some of this stuff. All right, 2 p.m. We're at the storage facility. You arrive at a crypto storage unit suspected of being used for cryptocurrency fraud scheme, registered under the name Mark Kruger. Locate and secure all electronic devices for analysis. Okay, go to lab there. I don't think we have to do anything down here. I think it's just in this one. All right, do we have our... Yes. Let's get our markers out. Evidence markers. Start looking around. So, yep. Obviously, laptop, big one. Oh, fragile. All right, there's a smartphone. Lay that there. Here's another smartphone. Okay. I think I gotta get down. Yep. Now, I don't know how hard some of these are supposed to be to find. I don't know if I gotta dig in here. There's no jump. There's a cigarette. Gotta look at all these containers. Can't look at any of the boxes. But how much more I have to really dig into the area. Doesn't seem like it. Or like there's gonna be like anything hidden or anything like that. Okay. Here is our camera. Okay, there's one. Two. Three. Four. I think that's it. We can put our camera away. Then we can come back through. Pick up laptop. Discard. Our marker. Pick up phone. Discard the next marker. Pick up smartphone and discard the next one. Pick up phone. Discard marker. We should be good to go. Close our case lid. And we're back at the lab. All right. All right, so now we know. We've got our new case board here. We have our laptop up here, and we have our couple phones. We can look at our notes. Type of phone it is. These two are damaged. And then there's this one. So we have our laptop. Let's see. We haven't had to do anything with a laptop yet. Let's see if we can get into any of these. No password. Also think we have to come to these There we go. Chip came loose. Memory chip. Just doing this on the damaged ones right now. Oh. Okay. Back over here. Export results. Back. Okay. So these ones are done because they were damaged. There was no getting into them. Use the smartphone again. Skip. Oh, that's my bad. Gotta press exit. I don't think there was any type of any password that we saw back at the area. I could be wrong. Let's go back to the crime scene. Let's just double check that we don't see a password somewhere. Like over where the laptop was. I don't see anything. All right. Back to the laboratory. Finish up. I don't know if that stopped that. Oh, no. Export results. Okay, good. Back again. Skip. I want to get through all the good devices here. And then we'll start pulling the, well, what do we got? Number 2, 3, 1. Export back. Another memory card. Results. Pretty sure this one's done. Okay, number 2. There we go. Export. Back again. Here's the memory chip for this one. Just export. And then need to take this one out. There we go. Check the computer one more time. Yep. Skip. Export. Back. Check marks on all. Pull those results. Perfect. Look at this. Crushed it. Gotta run through these. Chip was extracted. Planning files pertaining to a lunar Doge meme coin project was discovered in the laptop. Files contain prepared promotional text, social media posting schedules, and a spreadsheet listing wallet addresses. 3 of the wallets are designed as main, backup, and exit. Furthermore, a note states, post-launch, destroyed mobile devices. No recovery possible, no trace back to us. Analysis of this device indicates access to a wallet designed as exit on the laptop. This wallet received several large transfers shortly after routing from the main wallet. Subsequently, the associated app data was deleted. A save note reads, post exit, delete accounts, destroy mobile devices, leave the storage. Chat logs were successfully recovered from the damaged device. A message directed to Mark Kruger reads, launch starts at 20. Keep posting until the volume visibility increases. Short thereafter, Kruger replies, once enough is in, we transfer everything over. Wallet as per sheet. Extracted. Wallet access credentials and transaction data were discovered. The stored wallet addresses. The address matches the address marked on main on the laptop shortly after the coin's launch. Multiple deposits were received there. A few moments later, the amount were forwarded almost entirely to a second wallet. Planning files pertaining. Okay, again, same thing. Digital piece of evidence. Same thing on post exit. All right. In here, we got to send our emails. Send evidence. Just keep sending it. New mail received. New mail received. New mail received. Bunch of stuff. Okay. Laptop recovered. Planning for the coin rug pull. File includes spreadsheets tracking investors, a timeline for the scam's execution, and communication logs referencing Mark as the organizer. Intact phone. Same thing, more instructions. Damaged phone. Transaction records for a large withdrawal shortly after the coin's value peaked. Combined digital evidence report cross-referencing the data and the intact phone, laptop, and damaged phones confirms a coordinated cryptocurrency rug pull scheme. The intact devices provide a planning document, the planning documents and communication logs, while damaged phones yield the financial evidence, wallet access, and transaction records. All evidence points to the storage unit at Ben Hofstra 21 as the center of operations. Case conclusions. Recovered digital evidence confirms that the storage unit at Bahastra 21 was used as the facility to a cryptocurrency rug pull, an intact phone, and a laptop containing planned documents for the Lunar Doge meme coin fraud. 2 intentional damaged phones were recovered via chip-off extraction, revealed cryptocurrency wallet accesses, credentials, and transaction records. The data establishes a cohesive chain of evidence, planning of the launch, coordination of the timing, inflow of funds to the main wallet, and subsequent routing to the exit wallet. Confronted with the recovered device data and wallet linkage, Mark Kruger admitted to organizing the scheme. So we figured that one out. That one was pretty good. We should be able to close this case. Yes. There it is again. 78. So there was a password somewhere and we missed it, but we got all the analysis done. Our total score is 93 out of 100. Very nice. All right, so that is all 3 cases you can run through on the demo of forensic crime scene detectives. I think this is a pretty neat game. You can wishlist it now. Try it for yourself. Throw me a comment. Let me know what you think of it. Peace.